Hello again, Lady Devil fans, and welcome to another night of exciting volleyball action coming your way. It's the Bulldogs in town tonight for another conference showdown as the two teams get ready to do battle here at Swain High School. Thanks for joining us on the Great Smoky Mountains Railroad broadcast. We appreciate you being here with us and supporting Maroon Devil Athletics. Should have a good one. Anytime these two get together, it's a dandy. And we should have a good one. The Lady Devils coming off a tough loss on Tuesday, and it'll be interesting to see how they respond following that tough loss. Coaches said they had a great day of practice yesterday in preparation for this one, so let's see how that translates. Swain will serve first. It will be senior Kaylee Parker to do the honors, as is usual, for the Lady Devil rotation. The liberos are in for both sides. Ball is out, and we are set for action here from Swain High School. Thanks for joining us again on the Maroon Devils Live. Parker's first serve up and over. Played back there. Gear sets it to the outside for the Bulldogs, and that will be Reagan Curtis with the kill. Gear to serve it. Anthony with the pass. Short set to Sutton, and she's got it. So both number fives on the board with kills. And we're tied at 1. Faith Woodard checks in for Riley Rawls. For the Bulldogs, it'll be Carson Levingood, Jada Holly, and the libero Anna Brinke to receive serve here from Faith Woodard. Serve on the way. That's Holly. Gear to set outside to Dockery. Dockery's down the line with it, but that right there is, and that one sails wide for Kennedy Anthony. And Gear, no check that. Curtis will serve now for the Bulldogs. That one is out of bounds. Izzy Walker out. Kinsley Hyatt in as Gracie Sutton goes to the service line. Slight pause there to make sure everybody's ready to play. Sutton serve to the back row, played there by the libero. It's going to bounce around and get down. That's an ace for Gracie Sutton. Brinke had a hard time with that one. It got up into the rafters, and the other Bulldogs didn't know where it was going to come out at. That happens quite a bit on your own site. And there's Sutton again, good hard one. Curtis with it, outside to Levingood. Blocked over there by Tisa Teske and Hyatt. The Lady Devils with their largest lead here behind Sutton serves. She'll go back for her third in this rotation. And that one's short. Walker in for Sutton. And now it'll be Woodard, Walker, and Anthony on the back, and Julia Dockery to serve it for the Bulldogs. Spinner, Woodard's got it, pass to Parker. Parker goes outside to Anthony, and Kennedy Anthony is on the board. Nice set that time from Parker. And Addie Jenkins in to serve now for the Lady Devils. Dockery joins Curtis and Holly back there. Dockery's got it. It's a pass. It hits in the rafters and comes out of there. And now it'll be free balled over. Boy, that almost made the floor. Parker pops it up. Anthony goes at it. She cuts it too fine. Jenna Cook into the Bulldog lineup to serve here. Good pass from Walker, back set to Hyatt, blocked over there by the Bulldogs. And we're tied at 5. Now that's going to be an ace. And the Bulldogs retake the lead, 6-5 here in the early going. We're just in the first set, so settle in and join us here for exciting night. Should be good volleyball all the way around. Cook with a serve, and that's going to be another ace. We got a timeout. We'll take it as well. Jenna Cook still serving for the Bulldogs. And she is set and ready to go. Walker with a pass. It's a good one, set to the outside. Anthony goes down the line with that one, well placed by Kennedy. And we're back to within one. Riley Rawls checking in for Woodard as Anthony will now rotate back to the service line. Good hard serve. That's going to be an ace for Anthony. And we're tied again at 7. Anthony will go back to work again at the service line, looking to get on a little bit of a roll here, give the Lady Devils a lead again. Good one down the line right at Dockery. Dockery feels it. Now it's popped to the outside, and they go over top of the double block there and get that one down. That was Kayla Gear, the setter. And the Bulldogs retake the lead. It'll be Carson Lovingood to serve it for Murphy. Jenkins with a pass. Parker back sets to Hyatt. Tip is up and over. Lovingood to the ground. Dockery to the ground. And that tips the top of the net, makes it over. Jenkins to the ground. Hyatt over with it. Now Gear resets things. It's going to be set to the inside. Popped over. Anthony with a pass. Good one to the outside to Rawls. And she goes hard at Lovingood. Lovingood gets it up in the air to save it. And the Bulldogs stay alive. Back outside. Down the line. Now Gear to the outside. Rawls to the ground. She's got it again. Now Anthony sets it outside to Parker. She goes deep with it. Tremendously long volley here. That's off the block. Anthony's there. Now Parker resets Hyatt in the middle, and she hammers it. Dockery's got it up in the air. Played back over by the Bulldogs. Parker pokes that one over as it's close to the net. Now Gear back sets Dockery. That pops the net and gets down for Julia Dockery. A long, long volley there by both squads. Well played. Carson Lovingood back to the service line. 2-point lead for the Bulldogs. Floater down the line. Picked up by Walker. Back to the outside to Rawls. And she goes cross court and out of bounds with that one. And a 3-point lead now for the Bulldogs. Biggest one of the night. Carson Lovingood for her third time at the service line. Jenkins with it. Parker pops it up to the outside to Anthony. She goes from the back row. Popped back over by the Bulldogs. That's popped over again. Rawls saves it. Pop back up, back to Rawls, and she hits that one off the block and down. Riley Rawls with the kill. Coach, you're in for some great volleyball from the start of things here. Some really long volleys here. Kinsley Hyatt will be at the service line now. Lady Devils trail it by 2. Good hard serve right at Dockery. She's got the pass. It's set up to Cook, who sets it. Now Anthony picks that one off the back row. Rawls with it. Dockery's back there. Back set to Gear. She's got it up and down. So Kayla Gear moves from setter to hitter quite effectively. It will be Windsor Caldwell now for the Bulldogs to serve it. 3-point lead for Murphy's. Floater back row, and that's going to be an ace. So 4-point lead now for Murphy, biggest of this set of the night. Caldwell to serve again. Hard, Jenkins has got it. Parker hustles into position, pops it up in the air. Rawls and Sutton can't figure out who's going to hit it. And now it's a 5-point lead. Caldwell's serve. Anthony plays it. Now it's going to fall. Timeout, Swain.
Am I here with, and what sports do you play?
Zeke Glaspie, football, basketball, and track.
Landon Harrison, golf.
Silas Stanberry, basketball, football, and baseball.
Carl Baird, track and cross country.
And then we just got to go one down the line. So thank you for supporting MDN Live.
Thank you for supporting MDN Live.
Thank you for supporting MDN Live.
Thank you for supporting MDM Live.
Thank you for supporting MDN Live.
Oh, who am I here? Who am I here with, and what sports do you play?
Karina and soccer and golf.
Can you say thank you for supporting MDN Live?
Thank you for supporting MDN Live.
Swain out of timeouts now. Murphy yet to use one, and it will be Windsor Caldwell back to the service line and a 6-point deficit for the Lady Devils. Jenkins with the pass. Parker hustles into place, and Sutton gets it down the line. Now Gear sets it. Docker in the middle. She tries to send the dink long, and that one's going to fall harmlessly to the net. Seven-point deficit. Caldwell for her 5th serve in this rotation. Again, Walker's got that one now. Parker hustles into place, gets it to Anthony, and Kennedy Anthony punches that one over to end the string. Tisa Teske for Jenkins, and it will be Parker to serve. It'll be Gear, Lovingood, and Brinke on the back for the Bulldogs. Parker with the serve, Brinke with the pass, set middle to Dockery. She's got it, hit, picked up there by Anthony, and then Carly T with the kill. Some momentum for the Lady Devils, perhaps. It's 5-point deficit. Kaylee Parker back to the service line. Floater, Lovingood to the floor to get it. Cook pops that one up, and it's lifted over. Parker steps in to set it. She goes outside to Rawls. It's off the block. Lovingood keeps it alive. Back outside, and that's blocked. Now Parker with it. Sets Sutton, popped back up again, and that one's down. So Carly T with the putback. And we're back to within 4. Parker still serving. Spinner serve. Lovingood with the pass. Cook has to go backwards with that one. Walker picks it up off the floor. They go outside to Rawls again. She goes down the line. And that one doesn't quite make it over. But tremendous effort by these Bulldogs. Parker serve, right at Lovingood. Cook to set it, does to Dockery. Dockery hits it. Anthony to the floor to get it. Back set to Tisa Teske. She goes after it. Now Lovingood will have to help it. She does towards the net. Tipped just over by Gear. Picked up there. Now it's going to be Sutton, and she's got that one down. So 2-point advantage for the Bulldogs now. The largest was 7. The Lady Devils have battled their way back. That one tips the top of the net. Gear's got it. Lovingood's going to push it over. Now the Lady Devils got to make them pay with an attack. Rawls on that one, and she's got it down. So Lady Devils come out attacking. Consecutive kills by Tisateski twice, Rawls twice, and Sutton once. Timeout, Bulldogs. As we return to action, Kaylee Parker back at the line. Lady Devils will crawl back to within one here. Let's see if they can tie it up. Parker served down the line. Picked up by Gear. Cook pops it up in the air. Now Levingood from the back row. Off the block. Walker's got it. Short set to Sutton. Up and off. Levingood's got it, but she can't hold on. And Lady Devils have tied this thing back up after being down 7, reeling off 7 in a row off of 7 straight kills. Spinner serve, ace for Parker. Lady Devils retake the lead. Down the line and just cuts it too fine. So tied at 16 here. It'll be Murphy serve. Kayla Gear will do the honors. Checking back in is Jada Holly for Jenna Cook. Gear with the serve. It's up and over. Floater. Anthony's got it. Rawls will have to help it. She does. Sutton pushes it over. Now Levingood in. Gear pops it up to the outside. Stop and pop. Picked up out there. Now they go outside to Rawls again. She's up and over to Levingood. Gear to set the middle to Dockery. She finds the short set there. Now they go back to Sutton in the middle. Levingood's there. It's close. Picked out, and that's going to do it. Lady Devils retake the lead here, and it'll be Woodard for Rawls. Woodard will serve it to a back row of Holly, Levingood, and Brinky for the Bulldogs. Good serve by Woodard. It's a spinner. Levingood to the floor. Gear takes it over on 2, but Woodard's there. Now set to the outside to Anthony. She stands and drives it. Brinky's got it. Gear sets Dockery in the middle. It's off the block and it gets down. So tied again at 17. Reagan Curtis with the serve for the Bulldogs. Walker with the pass. It's a good one. Back set to Sutton on that side. And that's going to be to the other side to Anthony. Brinky's got that one. They go outside to Levingood. She has to soft set it. And now that's going to be popped outside to Anthony. And the Bulldogs stay alive. Tisateski with a save. Pushed all the way outside. And that one skips over. Still in play. And Gracie Sutton with an exclamation point. Gives the Devils a lead back. Great scramble play right there by both squads. Sutton to serve it. Floater, Levingood hits it, keeps it alive. Now it's popped up to the outside. Parker's all the way back in that corner. Now Sutton's got to help it and does. Anthony softly back at Levingood over there. Gear back outside, nobody there. And Swain takes a 2-point advantage. Gracie Sutton still serving. It's Curtis, Brinky, and Levingood on the back row for the Bulldogs to receive this serve from Gracie Sutton. Down the line, that's Curtis. Gear outside to Levingood. Blocked, and it's down. Carly Tisateski and Kinsley Hyatt over there building a wall. Sutton to go again, Swain by 3. Good hard serve. Brinke's got the pass, Gear into position. Dockery with a shot, blocked by Hyatt. Go at it again, she's got that one down. Walker back in for Sutton, and Dockery to serve for the Bulldogs. Short to the floor is Woodard. Now Anthony calls it, pops it to the middle. Dockery steps in with a pass. Gear outside to Lovingood. That one is good. Carson Lovingood with a kill. Pulls the Bulldogs back to within 1. Dockery will serve again. It's Anthony, Walker, and Woodard on the back row. That's short. That's going to be an ace. And we're tied at 20. Dockery's up and over. That one's hard. Anthony's got it. Popped up and over by Tisateski and Parker. Back to the outside to Lovingood. Blocked over there again by Hyatt and Tisateski. Gives the Lady Devils the advantage. Addison Jenkins in to serve for the Lady Devils, who need 4 to close out the first set. So Addie Jenkins to serve it. Dockery with the pass. Gear into position. She goes outside to Caldwell. Cross court. Woodard's got it. Good pass there. Anthony's got that one up off the block. Dockery picks it up, though. Now Lovingood attacks. It's off the block. And it will be point for the Bulldogs. Tied again at 21. Back into the game is Jenna Cook to serve. She will set now. And Kayla Gear becomes a hitter, number 1 on the front row. Cook serve up and over, and that is long and out. No, that was in. My bad. So an ace for Cook. Advantage to the Bulldogs. Popped up outside to Hyatt. Dockery's got that on the back row. Popped up to Lovingood. And she's got that one down. So Murphy's found something with Jordan Lovingood over there on that left side, and they have reeled off 3 straight to take a 23-21 lead, 2 away from taking the win here in this first set. Still Jenna Cook serving. So we heard third serve in this. Hard one. Walker's got it, but that's going to be an ace. So it's set point for the Bulldogs. Sutton back in for Walker. Cook to serve it. It's out. So Lady Devils need a couple of points here from Kennedy Anthony. Kennedy to serve it. It's Dockery, Curtis, and Gear on the back row. Gear's got it, popped up. Cook's going to back set it to Lovingood. She goes back corner and gets it down. And that's going to do it for the first set. The Bulldogs on top, 25-22.
Am I here with them? What sports do you play?
Zeke Glaspie, football, basketball, and track.
Landon Harrison, golf.
Silas Stanberry, basketball, football, and baseball.
Carl Baird, track and cross country.
And then we just got to go 1 down the line. So thank you for supporting MDN Live.
Thank you for supporting MDN Live.
Thank you for supporting MDN Live.
Thank you for supporting MDM Live.
Thank you for supporting MDN Live.
Oh, who am I here? Who am I here with, and what sports do you play?
Karina and soccer and golf.
Can you say thank you for supporting MDN Live?
Thank you for supporting MDN Live.
Who am I here with, and what sports do you play?
Max, and I play soccer, golf, and football.
Can you say thank you for supporting MDN Live?
Thank you for supporting MDN Live.
Join today. By becoming a member of MDN Live, you will have access to all live broadcasts of Maroon Devils athletics for the low price of $5.99 per month. That means you will be able to watch varsity volleyball, men's soccer, and varsity football for an entire month. If you allow your subscription to continue throughout the year, you will be able to watch varsity men's and women's basketball, wrestling, women's soccer, softball, and baseball. All proceeds from this subscription service go directly to Swain Athletics to help offset the growing costs of providing multiple sporting opportunities for our student athletes. So for less than the cost of a kid's meal at your favorite fast food joint, you'll be providing critical support to our student athletes each month while enjoying countless hours of Swain County athletics live. It's truly a win-win situation. Become a member today and do your part to help keep Swain County athletics the best it can be.
So we are ready for second set action. Bulldogs took the first one in exciting fashion, 25-22. So Kayla Gear will start it off for the Dogs again with a serve here. Walker with a pass. Parker has to go back row with it. And that one is point to the Bulldogs. Gear to serve again. Floater. Jenkins with the pass, set outside to Rawls. To zip lead. Jenkins has got it. Good pass there. Now Sutton takes the dink. Picked up over there. And hit back. Now it'll be Swain's turn. They go back outside to Rawls. Off the block. Jenkins is there. Short set to Sutton. And the Lady Devils are on the board. Tisateski for Jenkins. It'll be Parker to serve. Parker's serve picked up, and that's going to fall. So we're tied at 2. Rare miscommunication by the Bulldogs on that one. Parker serving again. She was the service star in the first game. Right at 11, good. Gear into position. Walker's got it now. Anthony helps it out. Sutton will push it over. A chance for the Bulldogs to attack. Gear sets Dockery in the middle. Dug out of there by Anthony. Pushed over by Tisateski. Gear back to the outside. Anthony's there. Back outside to Rawls. Down the line, and Riley Rawls has got that one down. And the Lady Devils take their first lead here in this set. Parker to serve it again. Good hard spinner, picked up over there. Pushed over on 2, now back to Sutton. She goes hammer. Another hammer, picked up there by Dockery. Now they'll go attack with Curtis out there. Back set, picked up by Brinke. Gears got it to the middle, blocked by Dockery. And that's gonna do it. Parker to serve it again. Down the line, and that is good. So now Parker will serve again. Floater. That's the Holly over there with that. Now Curtis takes it over. Anthony's there. Back outside to Rawls. She gets under that one too much and it sails on her. Ball is taking a sabbatical. Looks like it's bounding around outside. And now it will be Reagan Curtis to serve it for the Bulldogs. Anthony, Walker, and Sutton to return. Sutton's got it. Right back to her, and that's off the block and down. Woodard in to serve. With Swain leading. Hard serve. Curtis has got it. Gear sets outside to Lovingood. Walker's there. Now Parker steps in. Anthony has to take it over free. Brinky hustles to get that one. Now Gear pops it outside to Lovingood. Soft shot. Chance to attack by the Lady Devils to Sutton again, and that's going to be off the rafters and down for Gracie Sutton. Biggest lead of the night for the Lady Devils here at 4. And it'll be Faith Woodard to serve it for Swain. Spinner right to the middle. Brinky picks it up. Just skims over. Now they go outside to Anthony. All sorts of action all over the place. Flip to the middle. Now the Bulldogs are going to have to really scramble to get that one over, but they do. Parker goes outside to Anthony. She drives it at Curtis. And Tisa Teskey finds the hole. Keep attacking, girls. Keep attacking. So Woodard to serve again here. Swain has stretched their lead to 5. Floater short. Curtis to the ground to get it. Back to Dockery in the middle, and that one doesn't make it over. Floater. Dockery has to play it over. And now Parker had to step in, so Walker has to set it. They go back outside to Lovingood. Blocked. Picked up back there by Curtis. Now to Dockery. Picked up. And that's Tisa Teskey with a standing drive. Now Lovingood again. That's blocked. Sutton and Tisa Teskey over there with the block. Now Woodard for the 5th time in this set. That one a little short. So that breaks the run. And Julia Dockery off the front line now goes to the back row to serve it. Woodard, Walker, and Anthony on the back row. And now it'll be Sutton to serve. Walker out. Kinsley Hyatt in. Your front row is Tisa Teskey, Hyatt, and Anthony. Sutton to serve it. Good hard one to the back row. Dockery's got it. Gear hustles into position. That one skims over, but Anthony's got that. Short set to Hyatt, and she's got that one down. We got a timeout, Bulldogs. We'll take it along with them. Set 2 has been all Lady Devils thus far. They're falling behind 2-0. Swain has not looked back, building a 12-4 lead here. And that one sails long on Gracie Sutton, so that will break the serve. So Walker back in for Sutton. It's going to be Jenna Cook to serve for the Bulldogs. They made their run last time with her serving. There's a good one. Hyatt with a short set to the floor. And Levingood on the outside pushes it long. Outside to Anthony, and that one's over and down, but it's picked up nicely by Dockery. Now short set for Tisateski. It's going to bound around in the rafters. That comes over. Now, that ended up being scary for a minute as Parker needed some help. Gear with a hit. Back outside to Anthony. She's soft over to the middle. Saved by Cook. Change up. That's over. Dockery saves it. Curtis and then Gear over. Walker with it again. Back to the outside to Anthony. Down the line and good. Jenkins for Tisateski to serve. Good hard serve. That's going to be an ace for Jenkins. Floater just long. It'll be Jordan Levingood. Carson Levingood, I'm sorry. Hyatt could not get that one over with the back set. So Carson Levingood to serve again for the Bulldogs, trailing by 7. Murphy needs a little momentum boost right here. Woodard with a pass, perfect to Parker. Back set to Anthony down the line, and that is out. So a little momentum here with Carson Levingood at the service line for these Bulldogs. It's Jenkins, Walker, and Woodard on the back row. Woodard's pass to Parker is perfect, and that sets up Kinsley Hyatt, who takes care of business and breaks the serve of Carson, or check that. Yeah, Carson Levingood. And now it'll be Kennedy Anthony at the service line for Swain. Levingood, Dockery, and Curtis on the back row, right at Curtis. Now Cook to set it. She goes up for Gear. Gear pushes it over. Now Parker a chance. There's a hit. It's up. Saved. But they can't get it over. Good hustle by Gear. Anthony again. Stand and serve, and that one's long. Windsor Caldwell now for Murphy. Jenkins has got that, and that's going to be an ace for Caldwell. Caldwell again. Hyatt's got that. Back set to Hyatt. Up and over. Caldwell picks it up but can't get it down there because of the rafters. That'll be another kill for Kinsley Hyatt. Now she will go to the service line. Good floater. Gear's got it. Cook hustles in. That's going to be close to the net. Push to the back, but Anthony's there. Now they go outside to Rawls, and that is blocked out. So Rawls extends for the Devils. Now Kinsley Hyatt to serve it again. This is the second set if you're just joining us. Murphy took the first one 25-22. This one has been pretty much all the good guys as Swain has jumped out and stayed out. And that stays out. So now a 9-point lead matches the biggest lead of the night for the Lady Devils. And Kinsley Hyatt will go for her third straight serve here. And that one doesn't make it. Kayla Gear has rotated back to the service spot. And Jada Holly checks in for Jenna Cook to play the front row. Floater to the back row. Walker's got that. Sutton short sets. Picked up there. Holly saves it back outside to Curtis. She hits it. Anthony picks it up. Back outside to Rawls. And Rawls gets it off the net and down. And Swain has reached 20. Carly T back in for Addie Jenkins. And Kaylee Parker will be at the service line. Lovingood with the pass. Gear to set Dockery. Dockery has to go over with it. Walker backs into the corner. Now pops it up for Tisa Teskey. That's off the block, and Carly T has got it down. The Swain away, 4 away from an emphatic statement here in game 2. Down the line, Brinky's got it, but no answer to that. That'll be an ace for Parker, who has been our High Creek Earthworks service star of the game so far in both of these sets. She's been outstanding. Brinky with the pass, now Gear to set Dockery. She does, it's punched, and it'll be down as Izzy Walker can't get there. And now Reagan Curtis will serve it. You'll have to have some help. Anthony helps it along to the outside to Carly T. She's over to Lovingood, set to the middle to Dockery again. Dockery's got that one long. And Swain is 2 away from taking the second set. Faith Woodard in for Riley Rawls. Woodard will serve. Good one to Brinky. She's got a good pass on that. Gear to the outside to Lovingood. Blocked over there by Carly T again. She has really built a wall on that side in this one. So set point for Faith Woodard and the Lady Devils right here. Spinner. Brinky's got that one. It's close. And Sutton goes over the net. She couldn't help herself. That was just too nice. So Dockery to serve it for the Bulldogs. Swain looking to get a side out for the set. Short set to Sutton, and that'll take care of that. Lady Devils take the second set in fine fashion, 25-13. We'll be back with the third set.
The score of any athletic event is generally forgotten over time, but the actions of the players, coaches, and spectators can result in lifelong memories. The next time you attend a high school game, think of how your community will remember you. Respect, integrity, and responsibility are values important to our daily lives. In a game, these are translated into the word sportsmanship. Sportsmanship is one of the strongest educational lessons and lifetime values taught by interscholastic athletes. The North Carolina High School Athletic Association views athletic participation as an extension of the classroom where valuable life lessons are taught and learned by student athletes. These lessons are best learned when respect is given to all participants: players, coaches, officials, administrators, and spectators. Sportsmanship. Together, we make the right call.
We are knotted up at 1 set apiece into this third set. The Lady Devils and Hayesville were knotted the same on Tuesday, and then the third set was a backbreaker for the Lady Devils. So let's see how they respond in this one. The second set was great response, 25-13. They cruised through that one and controlled most of the game. Now they get service first again in this one. And let's see if they can exert themselves again. It's Kaylee Parker serving. Brinke with the pass. Gear hustling into position over to Curtis on that side. Anthony sets with it to the outside to Rawls. Rawls has got it off the block. Can the Bulldogs save it? They've been the miracle team so far, and they do it again. This time it's Sutton with the drive. Not a whole lot of attacking by the Bulldogs. And there's a dink by Sutton. And the Lady Devils are off to a 1-0 start. First time they've led in this in the early going. They fell behind in both first and second sets in the initial going. So Parker to serve again. Good hard one. Tips the top of the net. And there's an ace for the High Creek Earthworks service star of the game, Kaylee Parker, senior setter for the Lady Devils. Floater. And that's going to be there again. 2 straight aces for Parker. She'll go back to work again. Brinke's got that one. It's over. Sutton's going to use her pass to set something up. They go outside to Rawls. Off the block, and they can't get there. Riley Rawls with the kill. Parker again with a serve. Floater picked up over there by Holly. Dockery in the middle, and she hammers that one. Popped up and over. The Lady Devils, a little scramble of their own. Set to Dockery. Walker's got that. Helped out along the way to the soft middle. Lovingood picks it up. Gear to Dockery again. Dockery off the block. Save. They can't get it there. Good hustle, though. So Kayla Gear will serve it for the Bulldogs. That one almost hit the ground as Walker had to push it over. And that's Carly T. Lady Devils getting that right side action going tonight. Carly been very effective over there. So Woodard for Rawls. If you've been with us all year, you know the substitution patterns by heart now. And Woodard will serve it. Swain up 4 here in the third set. Woodard serve right at Lovingood. Gear has to take it over. Now Woodard has to pop it up in the air. Now Sutton will push it over. A little scramble of their own by the Lady Devils. Gear to Dockery. And she can't get it over. So it'll be Faith Woodard again for the serve. Good hard serve. Lovingood with a good pass. Gear pops it up now. Dockery has to backpedal. Oh, that just sailed out. Tough break. Tough break. Reagan Curtis will serve it now for the Bulldogs. Curtis finds a soft spot over there, and she's got herself an ace. Walker backpedals, and now Anthony goes straight across court with that one, and it's out of bounds. So Curtis back to the service line for the third time here. Floater. Walker's got the pass. Set to Sutton. Dink to the middle. Holly's there. That's off the block. by Lovingood, and here come the Bulldogs. Back to within one with 4 straight points here. Popped outside. Anthony takes it over and deep. Brinky with it. Good pop up there to Gear. Gear to Dockery. Picked up by Walker. And battle at the net is lost, and it's tied at 6. So good early work erased, and the Bulldogs have gotten themselves back in this thing. Walker with a great pass over on 2, picked up that time. Lovingood's got it. Pushed over. Tisateski pops it all the way to the outside to Anthony. And Kennedy Anthony makes short work of that one. Kinsley Hyatt in. Gracie Sutton will serve. Izzy Walker out. Swain back to a 1-point lead here. Brinky with the pass. Gear has to hustle towards it, and then a long pass over there to Lovingood. Short to Hyatt, and she's got that one in. Good spot by Kinsley. So Sutton will go back to work at the service line here. Good one right at Brinky. Gear into it outside to Lovingood. Tipped. Tipped again by Carly. Now it's up and it's over. Tisateski with an emphatic kill. And Sutton will serve it again. It'll be her 3rd in this rotation. Tips the top of the net. Brinky's got it. Woodard saves it. Now it's back up top to Anthony, and it doesn't go over. So Walker in for Sutton, and Julia Dockery will serve it now for the Bulldogs. Woodard's got that one. It's over. Pushed back. Now Parker sits Hyatt. Drives it right at Gear, and Lovingood will have to take it over. Walker's there. Short set to Hyatt again, and she cuts that one too fine out of bounds. So Dockery again for the 2nd time here for the Bulldogs. Woodard's got that one. But it'll be an ace. And we're tied again at 9. Dockery to serve. Short one. Anthony pops it straight up. Now Parker pops it back to her, and Anthony mishits that one. And the Bulldogs have taken their first lead. And Swain will spend a timeout here. And we will do it as well. Following the timeout, it'll be Dockery to serve again for the 4th time in this one. Let's see if the timeout has any effect. Short one. Popped up to the outside. Tisateski takes it over. Chance for Murphy to attack. Gear to the middle to Caldwell. Levingood plays that one, and now Dockery takes it over. And that one's out. So 5 straight points by the Bulldogs, and they now have a 2-point lead, their largest of this set. Woodard with the pass. Parker chance to set. She goes outside. That goes off the block. Nicely played by Kinsley Hyatt. What was the call? I missed it. We got some conferences going. It looked like the call was going to go to Murphy. It went off of their block. Yep, I think that's the right call. Jenkins for Tisateski. So Carson Levingood and Kaylee Parker are going to go get the explanation as the 2 talking captains for both squads as to what happened. Coach Nicole Watson wants to face-to-face, and she is still not pleased with the product of that discussion. You have the liberty at home of being able to rewind and see what the controversy is about. I was looking down writing in my book. I didn't see anything. So either way, it's going to be point Swain. Jenkins to serve it. It's 11-10 Bulldogs as Jenkins serves. To the back row. Nice pass. Gear to the outside to Caldwell. She goes over. Jenkins is there. Now set to the outside to Anthony. That's hit off the ground. Pushed to the back corner. Walker's there. Popped up by Parker. Anthony's got that one. And it's down. Kennedy Anthony with a kill. Ties things up at 11. Jenkins again with the serve. Dockery with the pass. Gears got it. She goes over with it. Parker's there. Now Jenkins has to set up Anthony, who stands and drives it. She's going to get a kill out of that. By just standing and driving it. Good job by Kennedy Anthony. Great job over there by Jenkins to pick that one up, as Parker had to play it on the first hit. So now it'll be Jenkins to serve again, with the Lady Devils back on top. Good hard serve. Dockery with a good pass. Gear back sets Dockery on the back row, and that one sails over the block. And now it goes back outside to Anthony, and she drives that one hard at Curtis, and that one is out. So 3 consecutive kills by Kennedy Anthony has given the Lady Devils the lead back here at 13-11. Addison Jenkins still serving. That one's deep and out. So 13-12 your score, and serving is Jenna Cook for the Bulldogs. Floater, Woodard with the pass. It's popped up outside to Hyatt. She hits it. Dockery saves it. Now Cook saves it. Curtis hits it. Woodard's there with the pass. It's close. Tipped over by Parker and good. Rawls back in as Anthony will go to the service line. Gear, Curtis, and Dockery will be your receiving line for Kennedy Anthony. Knuckleball serve. Dockery's got it. It's pushed over on 2, but Jenkins is there. Now set to the net for Hyatt. She's got that one down. Kinsley Hyatt. 3-point lead now for the Lady Devils. Timeout, Bulldogs. We'll take it as well.
Join today.
The score of any
By
athletic
becoming a
event
member
is
of
generally
MDN
forgotten over
Live,
time,
you will have
but the
access
actions
to all
of the
live
players,
broadcasts
coaches,
of
and
Maroon
spectators
Devils
can result
athletics
in
for
lifelong
the low,
memories.
low price
The next
of
time you attend a high
$5.99
school
per
game,
month.
think
That
of how
means
your
you will be able
community
to watch
will remember
varsity
you.
volleyball, men's
Respect,
soccer,
integrity, and
varsity football
responsibility
for an
are
entire
values
month.
important to our daily
If you
lives.
allow your
In
subscription
a
to
game,
continue
these are
throughout the
translated
year,
into the word
you will be able to watch
sportsmanship.
varsity men's and
Sportsmanship
women's
is one of the
basketball,
strongest
wrestling,
educational
women's
lessons
soccer,
and lifetime
softball,
values
and
taught
baseball.
by interscholastic
All
athletes.
proceeds from this subscription
The
service
North Carolina
go
High School
directly
Athletic
to Swain
Association
Athletics to help
views
offset
athletic
the growing
participation
costs of
as an
providing
extension of
multiple
the
sporting
classroom
opportunities
where
for our
valuable life
student
lessons are
athletes.
taught and
So
learned
for
by
less
student
than the cost
athletes.
of a kid's
These
meal at
lessons
your
are
favorite
best
fast
learned when
food
respect
joint,
is
you'll be
given to
providing
all
critical
participants,
support to our
players,
student athletes
coaches,
each
officials,
month while enjoying
administrators, and
countless hours of
spectators.
Swain County.
Kennedy Anthony to serve it. Lady Devils back on top by 3. We're in the third set here, best of 5. Anthony, good hard serve right at Curtis. Cook in to set it. Now Gear on the outside just dumps it over the block for the kill. And Carson Lovingood will serve it now for the Bulldogs. Anthony, Jenkins, and Walker on the back row. Floater to Jenkins. Good pass. Tipped over by Parker. Now Curtis pops it up. Caldwell hits it, and it's no good. Lady Devils doing a good job limiting the Bulldogs' serve in the last few points. And now Kinsley Hyatt will try to reel off a few more for our Lady Devils. Hyatt's serve is a good one. Dockery's got the pass. Cook pops it in the air for Gear, and Gear's got that one down. Kayla Gear with a big play. Now Hyatt is out, Walker is in. And Windsor Caldwell will serve for the Bulldogs, who trail by 2. Tisa for Jenkins. Parker will go to the service line. Kaylee Parker. Spin serve. Lovingood with a pass. Cook pops it up for Dockery. And that one is good for Julia Dockery. So back and forth we go. Holly back for Cook. Gear resumes the setter duties. Walker with a pass, short set for Sutton. She dinks to the middle. Gear picks it up. Curtis has got it. Now Dockery will stand and drive it. Tisa Teske picks it up. Pop back across to Rawls. She has to take it over hard with a pass. Sutton picks that one up. Rawls back over to Carly Tisa Teske. And that one doesn't make it. And it's back to 1 for the Bulldogs. Gear will serve it again. Floater. Walker pops that one right to Parker. Parker to Sutton, and she's going to get the kill out of it. As Dockery had already tipped it and couldn't touch it again. Seems like we've said this a lot. Faith Woodard to serve. Back to 2 points for the Lady Devils. Floater, that's going to be an ace. Good time for it for Woodard. Stretch the Swain lead back to 3. Swain has led since the 11-9 mark. Murphy had the lead. Swain overtook it then. Has held on to it since then. That was a close pass. Gear takes it over. Parker saves it. Tisa Teske shovels it over. Now Dockery will take a rip at it. And that one's going to get down for Julia Dockery. Reagan Curtis will serve it. Walker with a good pass to the outside to Anthony, and she cuts that one way too fine. And it's a 1-point advantage for the Lady Devils. Curtis to serve again. Floater at Anthony. She's got it. Parker pops it back up for her. She hits that one, and it is out also. So we're tied at 19. Floater. Walker backs up with it. Now Sutton has to help it outside to Anthony. She punches it down the line right at Gear. So now Holly has to set it. That one just barely goes over. Saved by Tisa Teskey. But it goes out of bounds, and now Murphy with a 1-point advantage. Swain's going to spend their final timeout. We'll take it as well. Welcome back to the Great Smoky Mountains Railroad Swain High volleyball match tonight. Curtis to serve it. It's short. Walker's got it. It's close. Saved by Parker, but she's in the net. Trying to save the pass. And now the Bulldogs lead by 2. That matches their biggest lead of this set. Walker's going to have to help it along, and now Sutton takes it over. Brinky with it. It's close. That's on the line. So back to 1. Gracie Sutton to serve. Back to the way it was in the first set. Tight. Knuckleball. Brinky picks it up off the floor. It's taken over, but Anthony is there. Now back set to Tisa Teskey off the block. Curtis has got it. Geared back outside to Lovingood. She's off of the push. And that's Kinsley Hyatt with another big kill. Ties things back up at 21. First set final was 25-22 in favor of the Lady Bulldogs. And now the Lady Devils have tied it back up at 21. Gracie Sutton to serve it. Good knuckleball. Brinky's got it. Gear has to hustle in and does so. Now Lovingood will hit it down the line. Sutton saves it. Pop back up. Now Hyatt will stand and drive. Brinky's got that. Chance for the Bulldogs to attack. Dockery in the middle. Woodard's got it. Saves it. Now Anthony will stand back and drive it right to the middle and down. Kennedy Anthony with a great kill. Great spot. The Lady Devils have retaken the lead. 22-21. Gracie Sutton to serve. Floater, and that sails long. So tied at 22. It'll be Julia Dockery to the service line for the Bulldogs. Parker sets it to the outside to Anthony, and Kennedy Anthony with the answer. Gives Swain the lead back, breaks the serve, and now Addie Jenkins will enter the chance to serve Swain out here in the third set. Swain needs 2. Got to win by 2 as a reminder. Jenkins serve, Dockery with the pass. Gear pops it up to the outside to Caldwell. She takes it over safely. Chance for Swain to attack. They go outside to Anthony. She's been hot. Lovingood saves that. Now Gear has got it. Back to the outside to Anthony again off the block. Picked up over there by Curtis. And now Lovingood hits it. Saved by Walker. Back outside to Anthony, and she's got that one. Kennedy Anthony puts it at set point for the Lady Devils right down the line. Addie Jenkins to serve us out here with a set point. Hard knuckleball. Dockery to her knees to get that. Now popped back up. Caldwell with it. That's not going to make it over. And Swain is going to take the third set by the score 25-22. We'll be back with set number 4. Fourth set action just about to get underway. Swain leads it 2-1 in this. We'll remind you that we'll be back with you on MDN Live tomorrow night for Maroon Devil football action as the Smoky Mountain Mustangs are in town. And we will be on the air with the pregame show at 7 o'clock. Reminder, the pregame show is free of charge. And then about 7:20, when we go to the national anthem, we will move to our subscription service. So be with us tomorrow night for a good night of football as the Maroon Devils have their home opener. Set number 4 just underway. Tipped. And goes down for Murphy. So the Bulldogs take the lead. Kayla Gear serving for them. That one up and over. Jenkins with the pass. Set to Rawls to the middle. Gear has to save it. Now Holly has to push it outside and Curtis will push it over. Jenkins with a step-in pass, and now Sutton with the hammer off the block. Joe and I were talking during that break that, when we pass, set, and attack, we're a really good volleyball team. That's something that they kind of got away from Tuesday night, and it really hurt them. Parker to serve, first time in this rotation. Brinke with the pass, Gear into it. Now it'll be Dockery with a soft hit. Somebody's got to help out. And they do, but that one's awful close. Rawls gets that over with the punch. Now Dockery a chance to attack again, and that one sails wide. So Parker to serve it again. Kelly Parker, a High Creek Earthworks service star of the game, has been phenomenal from the service line for the Lady Devils in this one. Floater to Levingood, pass skids off, and now they find the hole. That's Kayla Gear again. She is really crafty and dangerous as a setter and a hitter. Now it will be Curtis moving to the service line, knotted at 2. Last one went down to the wire, 25-22. Swain won that one. That one's going to be close to the net, tipped over by Parker. She had a little choice on that one. She would have been in the net if she'd tried to set it. Woodard in to serve. It will be Levingood, Curtis, and Brinky on your back line for the Bulldogs to receive. Floater down the line, and that sails out. So we're tied again at 3. Julia Dockery off the front line to the service line now. It'll be Woodard, Walker, and Anthony to receive for Swain. Good hard one, Walker. Good pass out of that to the outside to Anthony. She's up off the block. Dockery saves that. Now outside to Levingood. It's down the line, but Walker saves it. And now Anthony, well-placed ball. Kennedy Anthony has really come to life in the later half of the third set and this set so far, as the junior outside hitter has been phenomenal so far. Gracie Sutton at the service line. Good hard one down the line. Holly's got that pass popped up by Gear to the outside to Caldwell. Parker saves it. Now Woodard sets it to Anthony. She goes cross court. Levingood's there. Gear resets back outside to Levingood. Blocked over there by Tisa Teskey again. So Carly T with another block. It gives Swain the serve back. Holly, Curtis, and Dockery, your receiving line. Hard one right at Dockery. She's got it straight up. Gear has to hustle to get there. Now Dockery will have a chance to attack. But it's a back row attack and a tough one from a tough angle, and she's unable to get it. Swain has doubled things up now with a 3-point lead. Gracie Sutton to serve it again. Good one down the line. Holly's got that popped up. Gear back to her with it, and that one's floated to the middle. Popped up. Tisa Teskey gets a run at it. Saved over there by Gear, and now Curtis saves it back, and that one's going to fall. Gracie Sutton's 4th serve in this initial rotation. Good one down the line. Dockery with the pass. Gear goes outside to Holly, and that one doesn't make it over for the Bulldogs. Just over the net. Curtis to the ground to get that. Caldwell on the outside. Woodard picks that one up. Short set to Hyatt. She's got that one down. Kinsley Hyatt, the right spot at the right time. 5-point run here for Gracie Sutton at the service line. Down the line. Good hustle by the Bulldogs. They've done it all night. Tisa Teskey off the block, picked up by Gear, now pushed back outside to Levingood. Woodard's there, now Hyatt. Gear saves it, Caldwell pops it up, but that's going to be out of bounds. And Swain now leads it by 7 here in the 4th set. Swain can close it out in this 4th set, or it can go to a 5th. So far, so good, as the Lady Devils jumped out to a 7-point lead. Sutton down the line again. Holly hits that one. Now Gear has to really hustle to get there and does so. Caldwell takes it over deep, and that's going to foul out. And we got substitution. It's going to be Amelia Joyner into the lineup for Caldwell. Sutton to serve again. That's going to be an ace. So the advantage is 9 now. Sutton certainly making a case for the High Creek Earthworks serving star of the game for this set. Another good one. Gear goes all the way to the outside, and that one doesn't make it over for Joyner. Oh, we got an error, a net violation. They're looking for a number. So they're going to say Carly T was in the net. And that will break the Gracie Sutton serve streak at 8. Jenna Cook to serve it for the Bulldogs. That's popped up there by Woodard, helped along by Walker. Kennedy Anthony finds the middle again. We got 13-4. Addie Jenkins in to serve now for the Lady Devils. Down the line. Back set. Loving good, finding a spot. Jenkins with a good pass set outside to Anthony. She goes off of the block, and Kennedy Anthony with 2 straight. And it is now a 10-point Lady Devil lead. No time to let up. Keep the foot on the gas. Dockery has to save that one, and now helped along by Jenkins, punched by Anthony. Chance to attack. They go middle to Joyner, blocked by Hyatt. Jenkins still serving. Floater by Jenkins. Cook back sets Loving good. That's down the line, and it's tipped. So Carson Loving good goes down the line and breaks the Swain's momentum there to give her team the serve back, and she's got the serve. So floater deep. Walker, great pass. Back set to Hyatt. Dockery saves herself. Back outside to Anthony, and she can't get to that one. Kennedy Anthony with another kill. And Swain maintaining an 11-point lead. It'll be Anthony to the service line. Rawls back to the front line to join Hyatt and Parker. Swain 2-1 in this one. Looking to close things out here in the 4th. Knuckleball serve. Loving good to the floor, gets it. And now Cook has to play it over. Chance to attack for the Lady Devils. Back set to Hyatt. She goes cross court, and that is down. Kinsley Hyatt with a silky smooth wraparound. And now Anthony still serving. Ooh, a puncher. Gear saves it, and that'll be Joyner. Anthony's got that pass, a good one to Parker. And that's going to do it. Rawls with that kill. And Swain to 18. Still Anthony to serve. Brinke in for Dockery as the libero. And Anthony will serve it. Hard serve right at Curtis. Cook to set it. Back sets Gear. She goes cross court. Saved by Jenkins. Nicely done. Now Rawls takes it over into the deep corner. Brinke's there. Cook sets outside to Curtis. She sets herself, and that one sails long. Floater saved by Curtis over there. Now Gear takes it over. Parker and the wraparound to Hyde again off the block. Curtis saves it. They push it to the back. Anthony's equal to the task. To the middle, saved by Brinky. Walker's got it. And that one's off of the block, and another kill for Kinsley Hyatt. Maya Adams is coming in for Hyatt. Swain has stretched the lead to 15. Anthony still serves. Good hard one this time. Brinky with a good pass. And that one is going to be an ace. Floater. Loving Good's there. Now Cook will try to set it. Back set to Gear. Cross court. Saved by Jenkins. Now here come the Lady Devils. Rawls to attack. She goes across the line to Curtis. That one's going to be popped up and doesn't make it across. That was an impossible angle. There's an ace. Haley Tisateski in the game for Riley Rawls. And now Kennedy Anthony to serve again. So Adams and Tisateski on your front along with Kaylee Parker. Floater again. Curtis is there. Cook pops that up. Gear pops it over and gets that one down. So Kayla Gear finally breaks the Swain string there. 7 straight serves by Kennedy Anthony. And now it's going to be Amelia Joyner for the Bulldogs. And that's going to be an ace for Joyner. She will serve it again. Swain 2 away from taking this match and going 1-1 in the Smoky Mountain Conference. Walker with the pass, back set to Adams. And Maya Adams with the kill. She's got this thing at set point, match point rather. And she's going to serve us out here, hopefully. Worth pointing out that we will be with you volleyball-wise next on Wednesday of next week, as Smoky Mountain is in town for a non-conference game. So tune in for that one, along with the Smoky Mountain Mustangs tomorrow night. Good serve by Adams. That's going to hit. Set to Dockery in the middle. Block, and that goes out of bounds. So it'll be a kill for Julia Dockery. Walker in, Adams out. And now Kayla Gear will serve it for Murphy. It is match point with a service break. Good pass by Anthony Sutton up and down, and that's going to do it. Gracie Sutton puts the dagger down, and the Lady Devils have taken this one 3-1 over the Bulldogs by the scores of 22-25, 25-13, 25-22, and 25-8 in the final one. So, again, we'll be with you tomorrow night from Swain County Memorial Stadium. Pregame show at 7 o'clock. Join Coach White and myself for that one. And we'll have all the action coming your way as Smoky Mountain Mustangs are in town for this one. Tomorrow night, we'll have all the action live on MDN Live. So make sure you tune in, and we'll see you then.
The score of any athletic event is generally forgotten over time, but the actions of the players, coaches, and spectators can result in lifelong memories. The next time you attend a high school game, think of how your community will remember you. Respect, integrity, and responsibility are values important to our daily lives. In a game, these are translated into the word sportsmanship. Sportsmanship is one of the strongest educational lessons and lifetime values taught by interscholastic athletes. The North Carolina High School Athletic Association views athletic participation as an extension of the classroom where valuable life lessons are taught and learned by student athletes. These lessons are best learned when respect is given to all participants: players, coaches, officials, administrators, and spectators. Sportsmanship. Together, we make the right call.